Replication health typically refers to the status and operational health of data replication mechanisms in a system, specifically in environments where replication is used to maintain consistency, redundancy, and disaster recovery. In the context of Hyper-V, storage spaces direct, SQL Server, or other systems that leverage replication technologies, replication health indicates whether the replication process is functioning correctly and whether the data being replicated is consistent and up to date. In Hyper-V, virtual machine replication is a feature used to replicate VMs from one Hyper-V host to another, often in different locations. This is crucial for disaster recovery because it allows VMs to be quickly restored in the event of failure. Keeping track of the health of these replications ensures that the data and VM states are being correctly replicated to the target server or storage location. Replication status indicates whether replication is active, paused, or failed. Replication health can be affected by various issues, including network disruptions, disk space issues, or VM configuration changes. Health indicators include normal, where replication is healthy and up to date. Replication in progress, where data is being transferred to keep the replica synchronized. Out of sync, where the replica is behind the primary VM and requires manual intervention or troubleshooting to sync. And replication failed, where a critical error occurred that prevents replication from working correctly. Replication metrics include last replication time, the time of the last successful replication. Replication interval, the time period between replication cycles. Replication data size, how much data has been replicated. And replication health logs, detailed logs that help identify specific issues if replication fails or becomes unhealthy. Monitoring tools include Hyper-V Manager, which displays replication status for VMs and can alert you to issues. PowerShell CMDlets, such as Get VM Replication, Start VM Replication, and Stop VM Replication, which allow administrators to manage and check replication health programmatically. System Center Virtual Machine Manager, SCVMM, which provides a centralized management interface for monitoring Hyper-V replication in large environments. And event logs, which contain detailed information about replication status and errors. In storage replica, replication is used to create a mirrored copy of data between two storage locations, either within the same site or across geographically separated sites. This replication is often part of a disaster recovery strategy. Health indicators for storage replica include healthy, where replication is occurring correctly and the replicated data is consistent. In progress, where data is actively being replicated or synchronized. Fail, where replication has encountered an issue. And out of sync, where data between the primary and secondary replica is inconsistent and require manual intervention to bring them back into sync. Key metrics in storage replica include replication rate, the speed at which data is being replicated, log shipping, where logs of changes are shipped between sites, replication lag, a delay between the source and the replica, replication errors, which can cause replication to fail, and replication logs, which can be checked in Event Viewer and PowerShell for any warnings or errors related to the replication process. SQL Server uses database mirroring, log shipping, always-on availability groups, and replication for high availability and disaster recovery. SQL Server replication health indicators include replication status, which tells you whether SQL Server replication is functioning correctly. Normal, where everything is functioning properly. Suspended, where replication has been paused. And failed, where there is an error in replication. Replication latency is the time it takes for changes to propagate from the publisher to the subscriber, and high latency can indicate network or resource issues. Replication. Agent status involves monitoring the health of SQL Server replication agents responsible for different parts of the replication process. Monitoring tools in SQL Server include SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS, which provides a GUI to monitor replication health. Replication Monitor, a tool in SSMS specifically for monitoring replication performance. And PowerShell, where SAMD lets like SQL replication status can be used to check the health of SQL Server replication. Best practices for monitoring and maintaining replication health include regular monitoring, where alerts can be set up to monitor replication status in real time. Checking event logs for errors or warnings. Ensuring network stability, as replication relies on stable connections. Ensuring sufficient disk space, as replication can fail if there is insufficient space. Keeping the replication configuration consistent after any changes. And testing failover regularly to ensure that your replication disaster recovery strategy is effective. Replication health is essential for ensuring that replicated data remains consistent, available, and accurate across systems or sites. In Hyper-V, storage replica, and SQL Server, replication is the cornerstone of high availability and disaster recovery strategies. By continuously monitoring the status of replication, using the right tools, and responding promptly to errors or failures, organizations can maintain a healthy replication environment and ensure business continuity.